Traditionally, Arab women love makeup, and it's always been more is more. We love accentuating our eyes, and we really love using our version of the pigmented eyeliner. My favorite beauty product is a bronzer. It just wakes you up even when you look so tired.
Welcome back. That's our TAM member, Tala, who is in Dubai. Beautiful brows there. Well, today is all about that face, and we've been getting beauty advice from some of the best out there. My next guest didn't start out as a beauty expert. In fact, she worked in finance, but when her life took an unexpected turn, she did an about face and started on a path to becoming the owner of a beauty brand geared toward indigenous people.
Hi, I'm Cece Meadows from Las Cruces, New Mexico. I had my first baby at 23. I was loving life, being successful. I worked in the finance industry for many years. At 27 years old, I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. I had surgery and then had to do chemo. And being a single mom and having a 3-year-old little girl, you know, it was hard. But when I was going through chemo, my really good friends came over to my house and they just did this full beat on my face. I looked radiant. I looked like I was alive. For just an evening, I forgot that I had cancer. My passion for makeup arose in that moment. Being able to change how someone looks to match how they want to feel was a gift that I wanted to express and share with everyone.
And she's here to share it with us. Cece grew that gift into a makeup empire, and hers became the first Native American brand to be featured in a New York Fashion Week show. And now she's here to help us put some finishing touches on our face. She joins us from her store in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Please welcome Cece Meadows, and she's got a model with her, April. Thank you so much. Before we get to the demo on April, who looks beautiful already, I mean, Cece, what a story. There you are facing, you know, a frightening medical diagnosis, and your friends were there for you. And that glow that you got from that makeup, you wanted to share it with other people because you recognize in your darkest moment what it can mean, just that boost.
Yes, exactly. It really is just a gift for a makeup artist to come in and really transform your face, kind of make you feel what's inside but is not showing on your face. And so I am just so grateful for my friends that they showed me that kind of love. And so being able to create products and creating a beauty brand geared towards my people and just bringing us and to the forefront, you know, in the beauty industry is what's, you know, driving all of this. And so I'm so thankful for my journey and to be here where I am right now. And so, you know, April is absolutely beautiful. And, you know, there's cheekbones and the colors that we created. It's inclusive to everyone, but when you look at the shades and what it can bring out in features is what's important to us.
And you focus very much so on shades and having a large range. That's why you've gotten so much attention, because you recognize complexion, different complexions, different colors look and highlight good. I happen to love orangey colored blushes. I like peaches and pinks, and you have a beautiful palette there for April.
Thank you. Yeah, so you know, growing up, I remember my grandmother, she would use lipstick as the blush.
Yeah.
And I remember she would tell me that they didn't have her shade, and so she would use the lipstick.
Yeah.
And so when I created this quad, I wanted it to be completely diverse to every skin tone. And so you have here for, you know, someone who's a lot fairer than I am, and then you have a medium.
Yeah.
And then you have someone who's just like a honey type color. And then, of course, you have a darker shade for, you know, all those beautiful black queens like my mother who, you know, has to wear a darker shade to bring out her.
Right. And I tell people all the time, my cheeks eat up color. So I'm a fan of the brighter pink because it doesn't show up. So show us with April the blush application that you believe we should all be trying right now that we're with our refreshed faces.
So April is going to be using this shade here, and because she's more of like a medium to medium dark shade. And what I do is I just take
this beautiful brush here. And what I do is I lightly tap here. And I know that people are intimidated about blush. They often tell me, "Oh, please don't make me look like Annabelle," and that's because it's a, it's a really like dark color, and so they're always intimidated about the blush part. And so what I do is I like to tap on, and then I just do a sweeping motion.
I like that you
And
take
what I
it
do
all
is
the
I
way up to
follow
her
the-
temple. I like that you take it all the way up because
Correct.
we do sometimes believe that smile and just on the apples of our cheek is the way, and that's how you get the Annabelle look.
Right. And so what happens is, I love using that apple technique, but what happens is once you stop smiling, then it falls down here in this portion.
Yeah.
And so you just look like you have blush like right on the inside. But if you start on the outside here and tap and go forward, and then what you do is you can sweep it to where it
Lovely.
starts to come forward and diffuse a bit.
Cece, let me
and then
ask
you just
you,
get that really beautiful natural glow.
do we need those dual blush kits, the ones that have yours are for different purposes, but the dual where it's upper cheek
Right,
and lower
so-
cheek, do we need that?
I don't think so. And so what we do is when we create our products, when I create something, I create something so that it can be, used in many different ways. And so when you have like a shade for the top and the bottom, what it does is it just creates a confusion for you. It intimidates you when you go shopping. So when you find something that comes in a quad like this, or it comes in, a double shade, what you do is you basically, you can utilize this for an everyday type look.
Wow.
Or, when you're going out at night and you need just that more pop of color because it's darker in the spaces that you are, you can pop on just a darker shade like this and just very lightly. This has pearls in it also. And so it gives you that
A little bit of a shimmer.
blush,
Yeah.
but then it also gives it that highlight finish.
Well, I'm
And
going to
so
let you
if
finish
you're-
on April. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, Cece's going to show us the right brush and how the brush can make the difference in the application after the break.